Hi Leo, welcome to Mystic Morpho. First, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, to all of you who have liked, shared, commented on my previous videos. I really do appreciate all the support, all the activity on the channel. Again, I'm relatively new to YouTube, so to see all the activity and support from you guys, I really do appreciate it. It just makes this so much more fulfilling for me, knowing that I'm connecting with any of you out there, in a sense that my goal is ultimately to help those that are watching, and knowing that even just for a few of you, if I'm connecting, it truly makes me feel good about what I'm doing for you. So thank you all so very much. I will be doing a love reading for you guys for the second half of January. So the dates will be January 16th to the 31st. I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, doing a 6-card spread to get the overall message, and then pulling one card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen for a little more clarity in the situation. Please do keep in mind that these messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. I tend to get a little specific in the storyline. Whatever spirit shows me, whatever my guides are telling me, it can get relatively specific, so this may not resonate with many of you. And again, I'm reading for hundreds, thousands of Leos out there, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And that being said, please be sure to also check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. Your Venus sign especially for love readings, as you may find a little more clarity outside of your sun sign solely. So be sure to check out those other videos as well. All right, so without further ado, let's get started on your love reading. Leo. The second half of January 2019. Dates January 6th. All right, Leo. So you have the Hierophant in the reverse. You have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles. And you have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So Leo, I'm feeling 2 different storylines at the moment. You may be going through divorce right now, is the first feeling I'm getting for some of you. And it may be, it may be sort of wrapping up. You may have been going through the worst of it, and finally things are sort of flowing now. And this feeling I'm getting is there's a sense of relief. Like you had been in your head about this, and now that stress, that anxiety, you realize like you're not stuck anymore. Things are moving, progressing forward. And, within time, I feel as though it might be in 2-3 months time. Generally coming out of a relationship, it's also good to spend time, giving yourself time to heal from everything. It's, to jump into something right away, right after going through something like this, I feel as though, you want to give yourself time to feel strong again and to kind of get your energy back. I feel as though in this situation, if this is you going through some sort of divorce, some sort of breakup, like major breakup, someone that you were really with for a long time, this is also kind of a call to you to sort of kind of bring that energy back into your life of doing good things for yourself, reconnecting with family, friends, traveling, doing something, it might even be changing jobs, something that kind of spurs the energy, the life in you, and something that will start to grow in a positive direction for you. So that's the first message I'm getting for any of you if you are currently dealing with a divorce of some sort, that you're kind of going through this, and knowing that you've had the struggle of having to walk away from something, but do not regret this decision. I'm feeling strongly to say do not regret this decision if you feel as though this has been the right thing for you. And again, those of you that are watching, please remember these are general readings. So first, sticking with this first storyline I'm feeling from these cards, that if you are going through something, do not regret your decision to leave. Sometimes it's sort of that feeling that I'm getting where it's like you're so close. It's like people fail at the last step right before that final, when things are the hardest, it means that victory, success is just right around the corner. And it's that feeling where you're making this decision to let go of this situation, but I feel as though you're starting to feel this little bit of doubt, this little bit of regret. I'm here to say do not, because ultimately it's meant to be in your higher power, to your highest good, to kind of go through this situation, to start something fresh, start something new, and something solid will be coming in for you. It may not happen tomorrow. And again, this is only a 2-week reading. So however, time is fluid. Things can resonate. Even if you look at this video months from now, it may resonate with you at that point. But what I want to say is that, you're coming out of this feeling of stress, anxiety. You're coming out of this situation of feeling lack. It took you a long time to get here. And again, I'm feeling like whatever the separation, whatever is going on, it has been a struggle. So do not doubt your decision, this quick decision that you need to release this, because the last thing you want to do is turn around and go back into this situation I'm feeling was very hard for you to deal with. You may have children with this person. You may have, strong financial ties with this person. That may take some time to sort through everything. But again, just take your time with it. Be easy, be gentle on yourself. Again, this is a call to you to find those things within yourself that make you happy, that you're going to come back to, and not to be afraid of being on your own, of finding those things, because you will grow from that. You will grow from this lesson, from the challenges that you're currently undergoing. You will grow from this to become a more solid individual, and love will come your way, okay? You may have an earth sign coming in about a short amount of time. Again, feeling from this, it's a page, so it's still very fresh, it's still very new, it's still very young. It may not even come in within these 2 weeks' time, especially if you're going through something that has been taking a long time to begin with. But this is also just a sign of hope that things will turn in your favor. But you can't be afraid of letting the situation go, okay? You can't be afraid of releasing this, because the cards on the table and the feel I'm getting and what I'm hearing is that it's okay to go through this, because it is in your highest good to let the situation fall. Now, that's the first story that I'm getting from these cards. Now, for those of you that are not currently married or going through the situation, I feel as though you might be dealing with someone. You may actually be dealing with someone, and you have just found out that they were married, that they were going through something. It might be an air sign that you're dealing with, and it's like you just found out that, you were wondering why they weren't giving you enough time. And it's almost like this truth is coming out, that they're like, oh, they've been dealing with this whole other divorce situation that you were unaware of. And I don't feel like this person has ill intentions, but the caution that I'm feeling the need to say is that it's hard for people that, if they are going through something that has been very deep and very hard to go through, when people are married, there's so much history there. There's so much that these two people have been together with, and it's, again, there might be children involved in the situation. So there's a lot going on that you may not be aware of. And it's not to say that they don't love you or that they don't care about you, but you also want to be sure to give this person space to heal, because the last thing you want, Leo, is to jump into something with someone and them not to be serious enough about it with you. And so the feeling I'm needing to say is that, you may for now feel like you're being left out of something. At least you now understand what's happening with this person, but do not get into that negative headspace. Okay. Do not feel like, like it's something with you that's wrong. No, it's something. When people are going through such a traumatic event as a divorce, it's very emotional. It's very hard to go through. And so this person is dealing with this, and you're just wanting to offer someone love. You're just wanting to offer someone, like, I understand, you want to offer them understanding and care and love, but it may take a long time for them to come around, is what I'm feeling needing to say for the situation. So I wouldn't necessarily, you might be thinking about walking away, and I have this feeling like you're hesitating, like you're kind of like, well, I really do like this person. My feeling is I never want to advise anyone to wait for someone, because things change. You were meant to find someone that is right for you and a lot of it's divine timing. You may not know when this person will be ready to actually commit to something, and they may not want to commit to anything after what they've just been through. So even if you love this person, and again, keeping in mind these are general readings, but again, the feeling I'm getting is that you feel like you should walk away, or at least separate yourself from the situation until this person kind of comes around. And you know what, ultimately too, it's that feeling of like, if things are meant to happen, they ultimately will, right? Like if this person is meant to be with you, they will come back to you. But I'm feeling like you've been thinking about letting this go, and you're sort of hesitating because you're like, well, I really do like this person, and it's sort of like, well, I finally found someone I really like and I'm enjoying their company. But it's not to say, the feeling I'm getting from this too is like, Leo, you will find it again in another person. Sometimes it's, we have all these different challenges, all these different lessons that are laid out for us in the soul journey that we have co-written with our soul contract, with spirit, and guiding through our angels, through our guides, of like how to go through these different things. And it's listening to our intuition in the sense that, look, if this might be that challenge of, this is showing your self-confidence, showing spirit that you value who you are and what you desire, and the fact that like you're not necessarily, you're better than waiting for someone. You are better than needing to wait for someone else to kind of get their act together or go through their own situation. If you're hesitating to walk away from the situation, think deep down, think truly, how do you feel about this person? In the sense that like, can you actually give them a year and wait for that person? Because I don't necessarily feel that that's in your highest good, Leo, is to sit and wait for someone when, then you're not living your best life. You're putting someone else in front of what you really need in your own life. And I do feel like by letting this kind of go, that something new will come in. It might be an earth sign coming your way. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, someone new with fresh energy that's wanting to offer you something stable, something solid, something that can grow into something lasting, someone that is actually available. That's the other thing too, right? Like if you have this trend of dating people who are somewhat unavailable in the sense that maybe they've just gotten out of relationships, or they're moving, or they travel a lot, or they don't really want to settle down, they don't want to commit, and part of you may be thinking like, oh, well, this person, well, they were married once, so they are the committing type. Yeah, that's something, but it's also like, how long will you have to wait for that person to come back around? And maybe it's gonna take them a while to actually get to that point again, that they're gonna feel like they want to commit to someone. And I would just hate to have you waiting for this person to return into the situation and then realizing like you've just continued to wait. This is the 8 of Cups, okay? So there's a lot of emotional energy here at the bottom of this card, in the sense that, you know, this person's walking away because they know they deserve more than just this 8 of Cups. And that's kind of what I'm feeling like you're getting from this person. Yeah, there's love there. There's some history there. There's some interest there. But this isn't the 10 of Cups, okay? This person is leaving this behind because they know there's more out there. And there, you know, there's no guarantee of how long it might take, but they know at the end of the day that journey will be worth it. That decision to leave this that wasn't, because they know what this is. They know what this situation is, but their decision to leave this behind to find that 10 of Cups will ultimately lead to that, you know, that benefit, that great reward that they're in search of. And again, because this is coming up in reverse, is telling me there's some hesitation there, that you may actually feel like you want to go back to this person. You've already done this work to release this, you know, negative headspace. These swords are falling out. You're letting yourself go. But there's still a bit of concern. There's still a little bit of worry about, you know, should I, shouldn't I? And if that's what you've been watching this video for, like, should I, you know, be confident, be strong in yourself, Leo. You are a strong individual. You are represented by the Strength card in the tarot, okay? That is your card. You are stronger than you think. You have the ability to let these things go and move forward in search of something really good, something really solid. And that's not to say that this person may not come back around. I just feel like right now the timing is not in your favor. And it's not, we never really know why things don't work out when we want them to work out. Only Spirit knows that. We're only guided to take the steps we're meant to take, in the sense that, you know, if you try to push things to your agenda right now, it may turn out more sour. It may not turn in your favor. By letting this go, it may give this person time, you know, the time they need to heal from the situation, and ultimately come back to you as a better person, as someone who is actually in the upright, who's really ready to commit to something, because they've already seen the fact that you value who you are and what you need, and you're not going to stand for just, you know, just like, I don't, like the seconds or just the sense that you're not going to stand for just waiting, you know, because I feel like this person, whoever they are, sees that in you, sees that confidence in you, and by showing that through your actions and what you're doing, you make yourself more attractive to them. And they're like, wow, like, you know, Leo's willing to even just let this go and give this up because they know what they want. And that is such a great quality to see in someone, that they're like, they're not going to BS, they're not going to like dilly-dally on whatever they don't truly feel what they deserve. And that may be what sparks this person to want to step it up once they're through healing, whatever the situation is, and move forward with you. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling. I mean to say to you, Leo, through what I'm seeing here. And I'm going to pull one card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck for a little bit more clarity here. Okay, just one more message. Spirit, angels, guides, saints. What messages do you have for the second half of January 2000? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, so Leo, so again, for the two storylines I was feeling here, if you are going through a divorce yourself, it's time to let this go. Do not hesitate with that decision that this is Spirit saying right here that you were right in this decision to release this person, to release whoever you're dealing with, because better things are are coming. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt your choice to move forward, because that will ultimately lead to your highest good. You don't want to be living in 8 of Cups world. You want to be living in 10 of Cups world, okay? We all deserve that 10 of Cups. So this is that call to release that person from your situation. Release yourself from this energy, because that will bring new, good, positive energy into your situation, into your environment. For the second storyline that I was feeling, same thing. Whoever this person is that you may be dealing with, who's dealing with their own situation, whether or not they're going through divorce or some type of breakup themselves, this is the time also to release this from you, because that will either bring someone new in, or will at least show this person that you truly value your own integrity, your own desire, your own needs. Your self-confidence makes you shine, in the sense that you're not going to just wait around for whatever. You have big things to tackle in your life, Leo, and you're not just going to sit and wait for someone else to catch up, right? It's like the train is leaving. Are you going to be on it, kind of thing? And this may then, in turn, once this situation is released, either someone new is coming in. Again, I'm feeling it may be an earth sign coming your way. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Or this person may actually, in 6-7 months' time, may finally get their act together and reach out to you. So this is the call. This is the message I'm called to tell you, Leo. So for any of you that are connecting, please give me a like and leave a comment. Thank you also very much for all the support again on the channel, and I will see you guys at the beginning of February. Thanks.